So we're here with Henson from Feedback Whiz today, and it turns out that he's not only made a really awesome email software, he's also an Amazon seller and has been for a while, and has also had experience in the wholesale world. So you just want to tell us a little bit about your kind of history and who you are, and then we'll get into a little bit about the software.
Sure. Yeah, so I started e-commerce when I was pretty young. Started from eBay and then eventually moved to Amazon. eBay, like everyone sold eBay back in the days, right? Like
Yep,
just
me
little
too.
items, like things in your house. So I started, eBay business like, more than 15 years ago, just as selling on the side for fun, learning on how to like just how this whole e-commerce process works. And then eventually migrated to Amazon, started doing retail arbitrage in cosmetics, beauties, makeup. And then we got into clothing because my in-laws are doing clothing in terms of wholesale. And we started doing wholesale and we started doing private label about 3.5 years ago on Amazon. And that's when I started really learning on how Amazon works, like how to build a brand, how to get more sales, get more reviews, just managing. So it was quite a journey, really good challenge. We still sell, I just don't do it anymore. It's all managed, through other
Nice.
people.
That's the
So
dream.
yeah, so the reason I got into feedback was just, I needed to use a lot of tools for myself to help, automate not just my email sequence, but, I literally had over 10,000 ASINs and SKUs to monitor. And, every week I have to launch new products. So my SKUs and ASINs just keep growing and growing. And, product reviews were really important to me also. So I needed a way to manage and get notified and know when, I get negative feedback or when I get product reviews, so I can basically follow up and protect my brand. Because I realized the most important thing on Amazon is really just product reviews, right? The more reviews you have, the better rating you have, the more sales you're going to get. Like that's just how it is. Like if my product has 3 stars or less, no one's going to buy it. So for me, it was really crucial for me to, make sure that my customers were, getting the best product, the best experience, and also giving me, the best ratings. So I so yeah, that's where we started. And my buddy Aaron's, he's the CTO of our company. We decided to start building a tool for ourselves to do all these things. And as time went by, we realized, hey, we're both engineers, and this is our space. So why don't we just try to make something that can scale?
Oh,
And
so you're an engineer as well? Software
yeah,
engineer?
I'm a hardware computer engineering, so I'm not like super software-y, but Aaron's is like he's like the software genius, right? So I've done software, I do mostly hardware before, and I've worked in the industry for 12, 13 years. So I've had a different life over there. It was great, working corporate, but eventually exited and decided to get into this business, which is definitely more fun, more challenging. Love meeting Amazon sellers. Just everyone's just it's a different world, versus the engineering world. So it's great.
Yeah,
Definitely enjoy it. And
awesome. So, all right, so you've got Amazon experience. The team has software experience or technical experience, you as well, and then you got a software guy, and you probably have some. So you guys are located where?
we're
In like,
looking in San Jose, California, like
nice,
Silicon Valley, just where like all the tech companies are, all the startups, and yeah, Apple, Google, Facebook, like they're all right.
awesome. So if you guys can't solve something, somebody next door can. If you got a question.
Actually, they can't. It's just they're extremely expensive.
Yeah, right. But you can't even imagine. You're like 7 grand for an apartment.
Yeah, it's the prices here are getting a little outrageous. So
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So China. So United States owned company, and in the United States. So that's definitely important when we're dealing with products to a lot of people. And then yeah. So I guess the other question would be the reason why I've even been in contact with you is because you've added features that nobody else was adding, such as adding the time that you could send your emails at, because it's statistically proven that if you send them at certain times, then people open them. And then the thing that really got my attention was gifts. I love gifts. So that's what sold me. So, just want to talk a little bit about, kind of why you're the email, because basically with every seller, you do not want to switch email softwares because it's a pain. So why should people be going with you guys? So looking at 5 years out, an email software is a investment and a big piece of your business. So why should they be with you?
I mean, the whole reason we started was we wanted to make, the current products on the market better. I mean, not saying the products on the market are not good. Like most of the softwares are great. It's just, they just sometimes don't have the same functionalities, or they're lacking functionalities. Or if I want to be like, I want to add this, right? It's not easy to reach out to them and be like, hey, can you add this? Like, in the software development world, it's the time it takes to make a change or an update. It takes a while. It's like a lot of people think, oh, it's so easy. Like, why can't you just put this in like 5 minutes? Like there's a lot of stuff going in the background where like you have to test it. You have to make it sure it's reliable, right? It can't fail, right? Can you imagine like if your emails just stop sending out or no one got their emails? Like those are things where like, you have to plan ahead, right? You have to have a good architecture on how to scale your business, or just, how to scale the software company so that everyone can use it at the same time. It's not going to go down if like I have 100 users. So it takes a lot of planning. So, our goal really was to find all those little things that seller needs. Like for me, it's like in the beginning was like, we added an email queue system where now you can see like all the campaigns that are running. Like now you can see all the emails are going to go out in the future, right? Not only can you see that, you can see all the emails you sent too. So if I ever want to go back to an order and say, hey, I sent 3 emails for this order, I can click on it, see which campaign it came from, what template I used, So it's all the little things that, we're trying to think of, and not just us, but our customers too give us a lot of good suggestions and feedback. And, we're always open for you guys to email us and say, hey, I wish I had this feature. Like, is it possible for you guys to add it in there? And, that's what we're trying to do is, we get all this information, all this feedback, and see if it's something that everyone can benefit. We'll put it as a priority and we'll get it out there for you guys. So that's really our goal, is to try to build the best platform. Like we have a really nice platform already. Most people that come on say, hey, this is great. We love it. And, we have a lot of little features, not just emails, but we have order management. You can see all your orders, like every detail about your orders. You can download, reports to do like Facebook audiences, product review monitoring, notifications, analytics. Like, we started off as kind of small, but we're rapidly building more and more tools and products for everybody. So our goal really is to try to make, the management experience in terms of selling on Amazon a little easier, save you guys more time, automate, more processes. So definitely, that's our primary goal, is to try to build the best software possible out there. And hopefully we can do it.
And allow us to send gifts.
Oh, you guys send gifts.
Yes, I love it. Okay, awesome. So I like that. I always vet, the team, the honesty, and the forwardness, especially with a fundamental piece of your business. Because some softwares, get kind of bloated and then you're kind of held hostage, and it's like, oh well, maybe we'll add that feature someday. But knowing that your sellers yourselves, you have the seller in mind and are, trying to make the best tools is definitely something that I look for. So if you guys have any questions or accusations, let me know and I will ask Henson and he'll address them. And yeah, so I've looked at it. You can send gifts. He's a good guy. So if you're going to make a choice, I would suggest this. So yeah, we're going to end this here. And thanks. Hey, I just want to say thanks for coming on, Henson, and talking with
Yeah,
us.
thank you for having me on.
We'll have you on in the future, potentially. If maybe if there's any big updates or something, we could do a
Follow.
5 minute follow up, or kind of whatnot. And so if you guys haven't joined the Facebook group for Feedback Whiz, go ahead and do it. And yeah, until the next video, Henson, thank you.
Awesome, man. Thanks.